Seattle at Chicago. 3.5. Thursday night game. Bears 3.5 point dogs on the road. I feel like I got Seattle in the exact right spot last week against Minnesota. And I feel like if they were playing anyone else except the Bears and they were 3.5 point favorites on the road, I would 100% fade them. But the Bears have yet to be able to execute in the first half since Thomas Brown became the head coach. I think they'll have a couple of good drives in the second half. They're going to give bettors hope. Inevitably, they're going to give up a game covering drive to snuff out any dreams. Do you have any thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I know you covered Seattle last week, but 90% of bettors who just wait till the last minute, they wait till Sunday to bet. They did not. I mean, that number was two
Well,
and a
listen,
half.
listeners should listen to the show because we were giving it out at 3.5 on Tuesday.
We were, but I'm just saying in general, like I know you're counting that as a win, but it's not for the most part, right? That was
It's
a
a
bad
fucking
loss for the
win.
books. The books thought they had a good trap there for Minnesota and Seattle, and they were looking pretty smart. Seattle was up four, a couple minutes to go, and once again, like this, the insanity that is Sam Darnold somehow drove the field while getting the shit kicked out of him and threw just an insane pass for that comeback touchdown. So I wanted to be on the Bears. Short week, the Seattle team traveling, but Chad just said it. How does anyone in their right mind back in this Bears team? What are you backing? Like, what do you? I guess you could be like, well, this is a short week. Seattle's traveling. The Bears have played better at home. Yada yada yada. I don't know what they're looking at here. Even breaking down the matchups, like this is a good matchup for the Seattle front four against this Bears front. Like they got injuries to the offensive line,
Devastated.
and
Braxton Jones done. And like they weren't even playing that well at left tackle. And now the only guy who was decent is out. Yeah, it's a train wreck.
and Caleb. I mean, we joked that this season we thought he was going to set records. He set the sack record, right?
Yeah.
So it's not great for him either, where he already has issues holding on to the ball too long, and now he's going to be down more linemen, fitting against a D line that can get after it. And this is a number where they're trying to suck us in. They're giving us the hook on the 3.5, and they say, "Come take this," because this is a backdoor opportunity for the Chicago team. But I don't know. It just feels like the type of game we've seen it like these last couple of weeks with the Seattle team that. They have not a couple weeks all season. They've struggled against good teams, but they really do beat up on bad teams. Like seems like that's their strength this season. So yeah, I'm gonna go chalk side, the heavy public side. I'll take Seattle minus 3.5.
Wow, you'd actually take Seattle. For me, it would just be a pass.
I mean, you can pass it. I'm just giving out because I'm already betting it. Like I already bet them first half as well. Seattle minus 2.5. So I'm
Did.
just in on this where. I know I'm gonna bet it, brother. It's Thursday night. It's a standalone game. I won't be able to help myself. So yeah, I'm just getting out of it now. I'll be on Seattle. Obviously, I'm like Chad though. Like my biggest bet by far out of these three games is Chiefs minus 2.5, and it's not close. Like
Yeah.
very very small bets on Houston and Seattle. Just testing the water, putting my toe in. I'm all in on the Chiefs. I think that is a really good number. I'm hitting that one hard. So yeah, I get your hesitation with this one. Doesn't feel great, but it's just all about playing the number.